Final Fantasy, the game that started the franchise off back in the days where Dungeons and Dragons were the shit, man. They were amazing. They still are, but you know what I mean. Maybe back then, when you were playing Dungeons and Dragons, you would get girls for that, but now, it's just Fortnite, man. You got 0 kills and you won the game on Fortnite? Boosie for days. But let's not get off track. Let's see how this franchise started, where it all began. The very first, the Uno, my man. Final Fantasy. Well, the Dawn of Soul version, but it's still Final Fantasy 1, so stop bugging me. As soon as you boot up the game, you have a choice between a warrior, a thief, a monk, a red mage, a black mage, and a white mage. I will tell you their abilities later on. These characters don't have a name. You can name them if you want. The warrior, I named them after me because, well, I'm the freaking protagonist. While the other party's members, well, I named them after some Discord people I know. When you actually start the game tells you that the world has become a world of darkness. The crystals have lost their power of wind, water, earth, and fire. The world is dying and they need a hero. Boom, you appear out of nowhere. You just walk in front of the first town you see. Boom, then you talk to another NPC woman to see how this town is lit. You're so lit, even the king wants to see you. And after showing him what you got under your belt, literally, he wants you to save his daughter. After you fight your way to the old shrine, you'll meet Garland. Garland will be an iconic enemy, well, not enemy, but a character for the Final Fantasy franchise, being the first villain in Final Fantasy. He will then appear in DISSDIA and blah blah blah. After destroying him completely easily, you then return to the castle to bring back the princess. The king, pleased with the success of the mission, will tell you to save the 4 crystals of earth, fire, and whatever to save the world, and then you embark on a big journey. The battle mechanics. Final Fantasy's combat is really simple and easy. You can do a lot of strategies if you want, or you can just hit mindlessly. If you can't do them, then you must have like half a brain or something. Now let's talk about the classes and what they can do. The warrior is a tough guy. He's like that bully at school. You know, when you punch him, it does like nothing at all. Well, that's the warrior. The thief is pretty much the same thing, but he can't take much hits as the warrior, and he doesn't dish out as much damage, but he's pretty quick. The white mage, the waifu of the team. The white mage can heal the team, protect them from physical attacks or magic attacks. She's really useful. Not only that, she can decimate zombie-like enemies, because you know it's white magic, you know? You make the devil go away. The red mage specializes on white magic and black magic. White magic for healing, like the white mage, and the black magic for like destructive force, like ice thunder, like the black mage. Since he would be OP if he could do all the white magic spells and black magic spells, they just gave him a few that he can use. I didn't play with the monk or the black mage, so you can find out yourself. But the black mage can just do more powerful spells than the red mage, and the monk, I think he just hits harder with his fist. That's it. This game is very fun. I never got tired of it, or nothing like annoyed me or something. But there's only one thing that annoyed the shit out of me. It's the random encounters. It happens too damn often. I did like 6 steps. The first step, I got ambushed. The second step, I got ambushed. The third step, another enemy appeared. It kept doing that in the cave. It was annoying. And when you get ambushed, the enemies hit you first. So it's really annoying when you get lost in a cavern and the enemy starts appearing. It's really annoying. But besides that, the game is actually very fun. And the other problem is that NPCs keeps blocking my way, and that's freaking annoying. But yeah, and that's it for real. Okay, here I'm gonna talk about spoilers. I don't know why you would get mad if I speak about spoilers, because this game's strong suit is not story-wise, it's just gameplay-wise. The focus, you can tell, is the gameplay-wise, not the story, because the story is a little bit simple, you know. Nothing like Zelda, plot twist, timeline, or Nier, you know. You can quit this video if you don't want to see spoilers, but if you're still interested or you just don't care about getting spoiled, let's begin, boy. Or girl, but no girls. The rule is girls don't exist on the internet, so you're a boy. I'm just kidding. So after you beat the Lich, and after you beat the Snake Fire Lady, Bahamut sees you have real man balls and grants you even more power. You're a class upgrade. The warrior is now a knight and can do more damage and has more defense. The thief is now a ninja. The white mage is a white wizard and now you can see her hair, that's a nice detail. And the red mage, well, he seems like he's the same but just stronger. Then you beat the 2 final bosses and you think everything is over and the world is at peace. Well, guess what? You go back to the first shrine where you defeated Garland. A portal out of nowhere comes and brings you to the past. You go to the past and you have to refight all the bosses again. Then you speak to Garland. Garland tells you that when you killed him in the present, the 4 bosses brought him in the past. And they're like, oh shit, you're pretty lit, man. So the bosses went to the present to cause harm. Then when you killed them, the portal opened for some reason, and you go to the past to kill them from the past. And what? You kill Garland in the present. He gets sent back in time for some reason by the 4 bosses. The 4 bosses go to the present to fight you. When they die, the portal opens for you to go to the past, where you meet Garland. Yeah, it makes no sense for me either, but just act like you understand this. Then it becomes chaos and tells you that you'll die here in this infinite loop where if you kill him, it will still happen, go to the past, blah, 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 I'm confused too. And then you fight him, your last battle for the sake of the history or whatever's at stake at this point. Side note, this boss battle took me 30 minutes to fight him because he kept healing himself. I hate this boss a lot. Then you finally beat him. You finally defeated Garland for good, or Chaos now he's called like that. The cycle has been broken. The world, dimension, timeline, whatever, is back to normal. But since you killed them in the past, they never existed in the present, so that's why it never happened. So you never became the Word of Light because the world was okay and they didn't need you. So technically no one remembers you, it's just like it never happened. Yeah, they really wasn't thinking about the story. But that doesn't matter because the Warriors of Light don't think about their deeds. They do it for the sake of the world. You are the bringer of light. So yeah, the first Final Fantasy. It's pretty great. The gameplay wise, it's really fun. You can do a lot of things that's cool. Yeah, you can even restart the game and add your whole team being black mage and stuff and experiment, I guess. I don't know. Much focus on story. But it's still nice that when you talk to the NPC, they give you a clue of what's going on with the world and they don't just say random shit. Too bad they keep blocking my path, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. You get it. Final Fantasy 1 is a good game. It's not bad. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I do not want to take your whole time, so I'm just gonna leave you there. So have fun or whatever. Go outside.